Alright, so how are you guys doing?
Good.
Awesome.
You want to introduce yourself and say what you do in the band?
I'm Brendan, I play bass.
I'm Reed and I play keyboards, guitar, and I sing a bit.
I'm Sal, I play lead guitar and I sing a bit.
I'm Dougie, I play the drums.
So you guys just got off like a massive tour, Nickelback, Bush, Seether. Now you're doing like, I think it's your first headlining show in the US?
It's the first long headlining run.
Show, no, it's the first headlining tour.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We've done a bunch of
Well,
shows.
Yeah.
So is it nice being able to play, like mix it up a little more, play a longer set?
Yeah, well, we've done like all of these venues before as a support. I think the first time we played this venue, we were opening up for Sick Puppies, first of 4, playing like a 25-minute set, and no one knew who the hell we were. So to come back and do these places, headlining them with a full like hour-and-a-half set is kind of like somewhat surreal.
It's an incredible honor, definitely, to be able to come back and play all these national venues, you know, with our own support bands and our own tour after you know, fighting the uphill battle to get here.
Is it different when you're playing a set that everyone out there is there to see you, as opposed to like you're trying to like get them to like you?
It's weird almost.
It is.
It's like, I show up to venues now, and when we show up, I'm like, I wonder if anybody's going to show up.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the first question.
We're just so used to being like, relying on other bands' fans, and we kind of forgot that, you know, we've picked up our own along the way, you know?
Yeah, like you don't really, the thought never occurs to you when you're on stage that these people are all here for you. Like, I mean, maybe in the back of your mind, but I think that a lot of the times it's just like we're so used to being a support band that doesn't necessarily occur to us.
And we were like the support band for a while there because
Yeah.
our first single did so well, so we just kept supporting bigger acts. And 3 years later,
Nickelback is not too bad.
It's about almost, it's pretty much as big as you can get.
yeah, Nickelback tour didn't suck.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. So I know a lot of bands that basically they say you guys are amazing, like interact with them like on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and it shows you hang out. Is it harder to do that now that you have a lot more fans?
Just longer. We do. Yeah, it just takes a little bit more time because we don't have like, again, we don't have the headlining bands being like, you guys got 20 minutes to sign as many things and meet as many people as you can.
Now we just kind of make our own time limit, and some days we'll sit out there for hours and just be like, wow.
Until the venue's just like, all right,
Get out.
You guys gotta go.
Well, it's awesome that you guys do that. Like that, not many bands still do that. And
We just want to give back to the people that, you know, like for example today there's like 100 people outside freezing waiting in line, so like if we were to not go to merch and wait for an hour in a totally climate-controlled warm venue, like we'd have to be pretty bad people.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the people who were at the show at the end of the day, so it's like the least we can do.
Okay, so I have to ask, for the Casual Sex video, there was like a regular version and then there was the uncensored version, and like most of you guys are like in rooms with like really hot girls. How did you end up in a room with a goat and Ron Jeremy?
It's a long story, actually.
No, it's pretty short.
No.
We're just like, let's get a Dougie was like, let's have a goat and Ron Jeremy, and then we did it, and that was pretty much it.
They were volunteers.
Reed.
So you chose that over like, you know, the girls who thought a goat would be better?
No, I'm still in
He's in other scenes, but we just kind of got like thrown in to be like, all right, you go here, go in this room.
You're
Like,
scene, you're this scene, yeah. So I was just Ron Jeremy sheep guy.
They wanted Reed to, or we wanted Reed to kiss the sheep on the lips, but they said it might bite his tongue off, so we couldn't.
I was.
Oh, it's a sheep, not a goat?
No, it was a sheep. Yeah, it was a sheep.
Oh, okay.
Sheep.
Yeah, it's a sheep.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So you obviously have songs like that, and then you have like the lighter songs. Where do you get your inspiration for writing like?
Inspiration comes from like just life around, you know. I mean, you can't really pigeonhole inspiration. Inspiration is what it is. Sometimes you feel totally drained and uninspired, and then you write the best song you've written in a few weeks, and you're like, whoa, I wrote that because I'm just totally uninspired and drained.
And then sometimes there's like a crazy bus party that turns into like a giant story, you know?
Exactly,
so,
yeah.
Like porn star dancing kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like just the general balance of life. Like, it's no different than what everyone else goes through in their life. There's ups and downs, good times, bad times, so that just goes into song.
Full circle or whatever, just not to limit one's creative output based on, you know, preconceived idea of what a song should be.
Let's write a song about this.
Is like the writing process a collaborative thing, or?
I think it can be. Like a lot of the times, I think we all just kind of go our own ways, and we'll write individually, and then we'll come together. If we feel like we have a strong idea, we'll show the other guys and be like, "Hey, check this out." You know, then, you know, we're all pretty hard on each other and ourselves. So it's not up to snuff, everybody will let everybody else know.
For the most part, we all kind of just
Yeah.
write individually.
Write individually.
Whatever sticks.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just show each other like stuff and like.
Yeah, and you build on other people's ideas too. If Brendan comes up with something really cool, be like, oh, that's awesome, and then like 2 days later you'll have it stuck in your head. You're like, okay, I gotta think of words for that. You know, it's like it becomes unavoidable.
So, have you got any plans to? I know your album just came out in March. Are you gonna keep touring for a while and then?
No.
We're actually we have 3 more shows, including one in Canada, and then we are going to hit the bricks and just take 2 months and like be a band together and just chill and jam and like vibe and
Make another record for the new year.
Start making another record for the new year, but I feel like even though it came out in March, we've been touring it since then. So it's been like 7 or 8 months that we've been on tour now. I feel like that's like, although it's a short album cycle in contrast to like other bands maybe 10 years ago, but like in this day and age, we feel like, especially with the Nickelback tour and this headlining run, I feel like we've definitely, you know.
We don't want to oversaturate the
Right.
tour, like our touring markets, you know,
Exactly.
especially like we've hit literally probably the same markets within the last 6 months, like 3 times.
Yeah.
So there's only so many shows that your fans are going to want to come out to before they're going to want to hear something new.
So just to keep people interested, you just wanna.
Yeah, give them something new to listen to and something new for us to play live. Because for us, it's like playing the same thing every single night. As
It's like deja vu.
yeah, it's like it really is like deja vu. You know, we were watching old videos of us playing last night from like 2 years ago, and we're like, oh my god, like,
sucked.
well, no, it wasn't that. It was like that. It was like almost like a dream. It's just that happened. Weird. Like it's so weird to just think of like how much time has gone by.
I think I speak for everybody when I say I'm excited to just take time off and make another record, but I'm also kind of scared because like last time, the second we got off tour, we had another tour booked with Nickelback, so there was an immense amount of pressure to get it done and do it right. And this time there's still an immense amount of pressure, but there's like no set deadline, so it's just kind of like up in the air. It's really like
We knew like
scary.
going like coming off tour on the last record that Nickelback was finishing up a record, and we knew like we were probably going to get that call saying, hey, you guys got to finish up a record really soon because you're going to have to go on the road. So I think we always had that in the back of our head,
Right.
going off the road, which was kind of
well, you
makes
get
you jittery to some extent.
performance anxiety. You know what I mean? If you got the model waiting in the other room lubing up, I don't know if that's a dirty analogy or not.
Oh, that's very dirty.
But
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's like having someone pointing a shotgun at your head and tell you to make a masterpiece.
Do it.
Those are both pretty terrible analogies, but I got it.
Fair enough. All right, it's the morning for me. My analogies
it's
are warming up.
It's fine.
And those are the first things you can think of, huh?
Yeah.
Great.
Lubed
Great.
up
I've
model.
been up since 7. So
We were up until 7.
I was still awake.
Yeah, we were up until 7.
I was awake till 5. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 hours.
That sucks.
So obviously you guys work with Chad Kroeger. You also work with like Ludacris, Zach Wilde. Is there anyone else you want to collaborate with in the future?
Well, we were like talking yesterday with some of our like label people and stuff about, you know, getting more people on this record.
Yeah,
And,
we want to experiment with that.
you know, everybody wants us to collaborate with more artists and stuff. So
Marlon Brando
Start
comes over
brainstorming.
on occasion.
he's dead.
Whatever.
Anyone that
In my
you, like,
dreams.
anyone that you'd want to do it with, like whether it's like
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry,
Katy
Marilyn
Perry.
Manson would be awesome too.
totally different.
Yeah,
That'd be really
it'd be like, it'd be cool. I don't know if we could collaborate with Linkin Park. It'd be awesome to tour with.
Yes,
them on that
Linkin
tour.
Park would be amazing. Mike Shinoda. F yeah. Mike Shinoda and
Pete
Chester
Walford.
Bennington. Yeah.
From Chevelle. That'd be
Yeah, totally. Pete's rad. I think he just hurt his knee.
Did he?
Yeah. Hope he's okay.
That'd be an interesting tour.
Or Cher.
A little different.
I don't know if Cher would really bode well.
What, you don't like the underwater vocal effect thing?
Sorry.
So we'll never tour now with Sharon.
No, now we just threw a
Good job,
Cher
guys.
tour down the drain, guys. I'm sorry. I take full credit for that.
I'll let it
Oh,
go out.
sure.
It's all good.
Uh-huh.
So, kind of the same question, but like any band, dead or alive, who would you want to tour with?
Nirvana.
Nirvana. Every time we get asked
All
that,
of
it's
ya?
just like Nirvana immediately.
Yeah, I know you've probably been
No
asked that a
question.
lot.
Live, obviously Linkin Park, and I think a fun tour would be Motley Crue.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
I can see you guys on that and
Crew Fest. Maybe one day.
kind
Crew
of
Fest.
get together.
Yeah.
I think Crew Fest like this next summer or one after that.
Yep.
I think Nikki Six likes our band. He tweeted Porn Star Dancing when it was charting years ago.
And when I met him in Toronto,
Yeah.
he was just like, yeah, I like your guys' band.
That's cool. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah?
It must be pretty awesome to hear that. Like
from Nick.
Nicky
Six.
Six.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It's badass.
I say
He's a legend. He wore his leather pants for 6 months once.
Yeah, he
same
did.
ones.
Yeah, the same ones.
Yeah, same ones.
In 83 or 85 or something.
No, it was later than that.
Was it?
Yeah, he actually, they were in Japan, and he smelled so bad on a plane that the promoter was just like, you gotta change your pants, dude. Yeah.
What a legend.
That's disgusting. You can do it though. Like.
It's my idol.
Alright, so one last question. A couple of fans, well, I asked some fans like what questions you want me to ask, and the one I got the most was, what is the craziest like prank or like thing you've done on tour, like basically since you started out?
The craziest prank, like the number one, the top of the pile.
Well, we could have killed Veer Union with like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ebola and salmonella poisoning.
That wasn't like that crazy though. Basically, we defecated on a pizza and left it in their RV at the end of a tour.
Inside their oven.
Inside their oven where they
You
kept their
guys,
fruit.
you guys are pretty sneaky about it, actually.
Yeah,
We
broke
broke
in. We
into
broke
their
in.
RV.
They had no idea. But
Dougie, like we all used our skills. Dougie opened the window
we don't need to
because
go
he's
into
go-
detail.
He's
on
gonna
this
break
one.
it
We
into
don't
stuff.
need to go into any details about how the poo got on the pizza. It just got on and then we put it in the.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I
So
don't know
it's
if that's the.
probably you, Reed?
No.
No.
Where did you get that impression? I don't know if that's the number one craziest
That
prank
we've done.
we've ever done.
Prank?
We've
Yeah.
had crazier pranks on us.